So A Better Day with Julie is here on site, oh my gosh, with Hang 5 Fitness Yoga Space and the incomparable Andrea Metcalf. Oh my gosh, you guys, I have never experienced yoga, and I've always been fascinated by the whole, the phenomenon of it. And I actually wanted to enlist one of the yoga experts, fitness experts, TV personality, Miss Andrea, to kind of talk us through and walk me through specifically the whole yoga experience. Thank you so much, Andrea, for having us.
Oh, you guys are it's so great to have you here.
Thank
and
you.
I'm excited to turn you on to yoga because
Yes.
yoga's been around for hundreds of
Yes.
years. My first experience with yoga was about 30 years ago, and I hated it. I hated yoga. I thought, oh, this hurts, I'm so terrible at it. Because everything the instructor did, I tried to do, and I was in pain afterwards. I was crippled. The whole idea of having your own yoga mat is this is about you. This is your practice. It's not a competition. And it's a great way to include strength, flexibility, and even a little bit of cardio into your fitness regimen. So
Love it.
I think what people are really embracing in yoga is it's not so much the chanting and the religious aspect.
Right.
It's become more athletic, and it's become a great way to disconnect, be present, and really pay attention to your body. So I want to get you started right away.
Yes, let's do it.
And we're going to do some basics. So let's get up.
Let's do it.
So the first thing we're going to do is you normally start at the front of your mat for yoga. So step up to the front of your mat. And you start with feet together. Now with those feet together, toes together, just go ahead and stand up tall and start breathing. The connection to your breath is so important. So take a deep breath in, arms up. Oh, I loved it. She closed her eyes, and then pull your hands to heart. So the breathing, the consciousness of breathing changes things in our body. When we go from the sympathetic to the parasympathetic nervous system, that conscious breath changes the way the spinal fluid works and the dopamine and serotonin levels in our brain. So that's really powerful. Take that deep breath in. This time you're going to forward fold all the way down to your toes. You can bend those knees all the way down and let your head drop. So this is a good way to release the spine, and you've already naturally started to look up, lift through those shins, push back. This is called monkey pose.
Wow.
That stretches out those hamstrings. Now let's go back down to the floor, step all the way back into that plank position. Good job. Spiral those elbows in, and let's lower that booty just a little bit. Let's get you into perfect alignment. So you're contracting those abdominals, lower your hips a little bit, and now softly with your elbows, lower all the way down to the floor. Point your toes and let the tops of your feet go into the floor. Let it all the way down. Atta girl. And point your toes. Top of your feet flat. Stay right there. So this is going to go down and extend through the front of the foot. So that helps open up the front of the shin. So if you're in a lot of high heels, this might be something good for you.
Yes.
And now we're going to lift up and push those hips forward. Spiral the elbows in. Let this sink down. Let yourself stretch through the front. This is called up dog. Now go ahead and flex those toes, bend the big toe, and push back. So let's bend the knees here. Arch your back, push your belly down. And now lift up and draw your head to your elbows. And then push your butt back. Ah, there you go. Pedal out those heels so you can feel the stretch to the back of those legs. Now you're getting it. And let's go ahead and take 2 big giant steps to your hands. We're back in that forward monkey pose, down, and let's reach all the way up. And hands to heart. So that was very good. Down dog's a good way to open up the back side. Let's take you into your first warrior. Hands on your hips, step your right foot back. Let's take this right hand up and around and point forward. So now on warrior, we're gonna bend this knee as much as you can. Good, and point your toe to the right. So this helps open up the hips. Draw in those abdominals, strong warrior arm. Deep in it, a little deeper, deeper, deeper. Now you can feel those muscles working. Lift that left hand up for a big stretch. And take this hand to knee, hand all the way down to the floor. And now you're in that lunge. Both hands down, step back, and lower. Point the toes, lift up dog. You got it now. Lift. And our down dog. We're there.
Oh, going to the gym. I'm
Have a seat. Have a seat. Have a seat.
That was great.
So basic things.
Yes.
It's just about movement. It's about movement and
Sure.
flow and feeling your body stretch. And again, there's no judgment. There's no really great or wrong way to do yoga.
Right.
And I think what's most empowering for people, again, is that connection with breath, feeling things in awkward positions
Yes.
and trying something new.
So what's the difference between the standard yoga that I got to experience with you versus like the goat yoga, the hot yoga?
So the
you
fun
sweat
thing,
everything
there's
out
puppy
and
yoga,
elements-
baby yoga.
Yes.
I think what's really fun is we've taken yoga and we've put it a little bit like anything else in fitness into the entertainment space.
Got it.
How can we make it a little more fun? How can we make it a little more playful? We do glow in the dark yoga here. We turn off the lights, we put on body paint, and we do it for that experience and that vibe. And then there's hatha yoga, there's vinyasa yoga, there's yin yoga, there's kundalini yoga. So there's specific followings of people that lead yoga and have a different intention.
Right.
But really the whole nature of yoga in itself is to connect with that heart, that spirit, and move, because move can be so joyful.
I love it. Well, Andrea, thank you so much for having us. A better
You did
day
great.
at Hang 5 Fitness and Yoga Space. This is awesome. You guys be sure to follow Andrea. We'll make sure and include all of her social media handles, and stop by and take a class. I know they'd love to have you. Stay connected at A Better Day with Julie, and we'll talk to you soon.